This is a true story. I had an audience member die at one of my shows, okay? No one's ever laughed at that part before, but I killed, so that's good. But here's the story. Saturday, April 19th, 2014, Atlanta, Georgia. I was supposed to do an hour. I came out, immediately someone in the back was talking. I said, be quiet, the show just started. He was quiet. I go into my first joke. He started talking again. I said, shut up, it's a long show, you're gonna ruin it for everybody. And then the sound guy in the back yelled, medical emergency. And the guy who was talking, he escorted out a side door. He was clutching his chest. We found out later we went to the hospital and died of a heart attack. The room felt like this. It was very quiet. It was very uncomfortable. This is 1 minute into an hour-long set. This is Saturday, April 19th, 2014. I don't know if you remember, the next day, Sunday, April 20th, was Easter. Do you remember 2 years ago, we had a 420 Easter, and everybody was like, Christ has resin, or whatever the fuck the joke everybody did was? So this is how I dealt with a very tense moment very quickly in a tight room. I said, don't worry, everybody. Tomorrow's Easter. Maybe he'll come back like Jesus did. I'm not saying it's the best joke I ever came up with in my life. I'm saying that's what popped into my head, and it's what I said out loud to deal with a tense moment very quickly. Some of you pulled back, and I totally understand that. Some of you groaned. Some of you laughed. There's an audible response in here. Thank you very much for that, because guess what? In Atlanta, there was none at all. It was so completely silent for like 45 full seconds until a dude in the front row yelled, "Welcome to the South." And that is the most scared I have ever been on stage in my entire life. I'm not a very religious person, I'm really not. I was on a flight a few weeks ago, and this girl sitting next to me pulled out a prayer app. She had a prayer app on her phone, and she was like, do you want to do a travel prayer with me? And I said, could you just tell him that yours is from both of us? Could you do that? That would be like a cool thing to do.